Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmina from Jasmina Astrology. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today, I have a new friend I made in my recent trip in Barcelona. Her name is Isabela. She does astrology, human design, and astrocartography. And she was kind enough to meet me. We had drinks. It was such a lovely time. She showed us Barcelona. It was such a Jupiter blessing because it was during my Jupiter return on my Mercury line. I'm going to talk about what that means today as well. So, welcome, Isabella. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Jasmina. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for your time in Barcelona. It was really, really nice.
Oh, it
Was
was beautiful.
Yeah, and meeting your husband was amazing. And
Oh,
I'm in my
oh.
Mercury line now. I'm not in Barcelona right now. I'm in Galicia. So it's amazing. So thank you so much
It's
for
time
the
to chat.
sorry.
No. It's time to chat, right? It's Mercury
Yes.
Line. It's time to communicate and convey our message. I love to have you here. Your life is so interesting, and how it intertwines. You were so generous with your knowledge to share your knowledge with us as well. So just tell us in a brief few sentences. Where does it all come from? How did astrology find you? How the human design found you? And how come you went to 102 countries in the world? Come on, please tell us that.
Yeah, when I think about it, I don't even know how I did it, but yeah, I love traveling. I always did. Since I was little, I told my mom I was not going to live. I was born in Brazil, and I told her I was not going to live there when I was a little child. And she was like, "What?" And I traveled the world backpacking, and then I lived in six of those countries. And in 2018, when I moved to Barcelona, Barcelona is a crossing that I have with the Neptune line and the Moon line. So I came across with astrology, very strong with yoga. I had really my eyes opened for Neptunian themes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and since then I've been studying and very focused and traveling and really checking how the lines, like in astrocartography, feels like the experiences I have in those lines. Um, and then in the pandemics, and I found human design, and then for me it was like the cherry on the top of the cake. It was the missing piece, just because human design is such an incredible tool that helps you um, making decisions. It gives you techniques to make it. Oh, I think she left, but I can continue talking about my story. And then human design, it combines astrology, it combines Kabbalah, the chakra systems, cosmology. So it's a very interesting uh, system, and with that, it helps you. It provides you with techniques to make decisions, and I think that's the most important thing. Let's see if she. I think she's talking to me here. Yeah. So let's wait Jasmina a little bit to see if she comes back. We have problems with Mercury still station, so it's direct, but station. I'm gonna check how she's doing. Yeah, she's having technical problems. Sorry, guys. Let's wait for her a little bit. Oh, yeah, don't go go back. I can't hear you.
Okay. Am I back now?
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't hear you though.
No?
Can you say? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna edit this from. I'm sorry. My
No
internet now.
worries.
You were saying about your internet and now my internet died. Anyway,
We do it
I will
again.
edit.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have
I
one.
will edit.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
have one
Go
friend
ahead.
live. She said with 3 people, and she's like, "It's okay. I'm the only one here now." Marina,
I know.
you're gonna edit.
It, yeah. Well, thank you for being here. I. Anyway, let's
Start
start with.
again.
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit this part where I'm not gone. So you were saying about when you found human design. So continue from there. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, from Brazil. Oh, you're Brasilia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in Brussels. Nice. Excellent.
Oh, nice. Yes. So I was saying just that my
Yeah.
encounter with astrology came after I moved to Barcelona, which is a Neptune
Mm-hmm.
line for me. And human design was in the pandemics and was the cherry on top because it's such a unique system that combines
Mm-hmm.
astrology, Kabbalah, the chakra systems, cosmology. So it combines so many techniques, and it's like having your user manual. Yeah, it's the user manual of your energetics. Yeah, so it provides you with techniques to make decisions as well. So it's very. It was what it was
Mm-hmm.
missing for me with the background in astrology.
That's beautiful. So I know when everybody asks, what is where is astrology in all this in human design? Because as I understand it, there's a type of person, and you have some numbers, what type you are, and then, but where do we see astrology there? So can you just explain maybe a little bit more? What part of human design is astrology?
Well, in the astrology, you can see many things in the
Mm-hmm.
human design, like the gates. Some of the gates they are in signs, in zodiac signs.
Huh.
Also,
Okay.
you have the planets, just like astrology. So, I have my moon in a gate, and this gate has a zodiac sign as well. in the mandala. Yeah, so it
Mm,
as is a mix, right? A combination of so many techniques. So it's not like it's so funny because when I started studying it, I used to, where is astrology here? So I tried
yes.
to check, and sometimes I can see asteroids as well, like how this
Mm.
combines with asteroids. So it's very broad, but you can see it through the planets, the zodiac signs, they are in your design. Yeah, that's
So
how
would
you.
you, that's excellent. So would you recommend people to, when they study human design, to study astrology as well, and vice versa? Do you feel that it's better to know both, or
I think sometimes it's better just to know one.
okay?
Because when you, you have too much, then you start comparing, and you don't need to compare. There are different
Different.
ways of seeing things, right? So yeah, if you want to do both, excellent. It's just more knowledge. More knowledge is always good, but
Yeah, yeah. It's compatible. They kind of complement each other. So I think it's
yeah.
always good. I'm a strong Gemini. It's always good to
You're
know a
named
lot
G
of
like me,
information.
so we like many things.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm a manifestor generator. Yeah. So can you just a little bit explain the profiles in the types
The
in human
types.
design? Yes.
Yes. So we are five types. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
between generators and manifesting generators, we are around 78% of the world. So
Mm-hmm.
the world is made for us, actually. Yeah. It's easier for us to to move around, to engage in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
we have the projectors, which are around 20%,
Mm.
manifestors around 8%, and the reflectors, which are just 1% of our population.
Wow.
They're very unique and very special. And this morning, I found out one of my friends is also a reflector when she saw the live story, and I was like, oh, I know one more. They are so special. And the human design is,
Wow.
it's good for you to understand how your energy works. Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
this user manual to understand, and to understand the other as well, because we are so different, and people try to
Mm.
make us the same. Yeah, we, since we're born, we are being conditioned to be
Yeah.
that type of person, that student, good in that, good in that. So human design what makes you get out of
Mm.
this box and be yourself, be unique. So we
I
have a
know.
3-5 projector here,
Yeah,
Priscilla.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Precision.
love projectors.
Yeah.
Their aura is very, very nice, sensitive aura.
So that's interesting. I think I'm 3-5. How come I'm a generator manifestor? She's projector. We have the same number.
Oh, it's just different. It's just like,
So we can't also. It's not based on
yeah,
the numbers. Okay, so that's another thing. Excellent. See, I learn every
yeah,
day. I didn't know that. Excellent.
because in human design you get the profiles, the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the 3-5 that you are. I'm a 2-4. Um,
Mm-hmm.
from the date that you were born, and then I
Mm,
think it was 90 days before. 90 days
mm.
before, then they get the other profile number. So it also gets 90-day before that. They
It's
say
it.
your design, your crystal design entered
Mm.
your baby body.
Which is interesting because in astrology, if you look at the 12th house, many there is astrologers who actually are researching that as something that happened before you were born, kind of. So it tells about pregnancy of your mom, and actually because you were already alive in your mom's belly. So whatever happened to her influenced you. So it's like the 12th house as well, which is also going back before you were actually born. So there's a great connection as well. I love
Yes.
that energy wise, right? Because you know the conditions, the whole pregnancy is, the conditions that happened around your mother influenced you in your in because you were connected to her. So that makes sense to me energy wise, to
Uh,
what state of mind was your mom, was what was happening around it. So
so
the
yeah,
same energy would
it's
go
beautiful.
back.
You get this number from when you were in your mother's womb. So it's
I
nice. It's
love
nice.
it. I love it. Excellent. So I have another question because I'm so curious. Uh, how did you? So when you figure out that there's astrocartography as well? How did, because you probably traveled before you knew about it, right?
Yeah.
So how did you, when you go back in your life, did it make more sense to know all of this? Did your life choices and your travel experience, did it like, oh yeah, it makes sense? What was the revelation? What did you get from that? I think it's very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's incredible because when I look back, then I was like, oh, that's why it happened.
Mhm.
That oh, that's what apparently all my ex-boyfriends, I met them in the Neptune line. So
Wow. Yeah, it can be
let's see.
overly. Yeah, it can be like you don't see the right picture. It can be overly romantic and you idolize them, or they can deceive you on the other
Yeah.
hand, and right,
And
it
then we
can be
moved
both.
and the love is
Uh,
gone.
wow, see
So
how
yeah,
interesting.
it's quite interesting when you see, like, for example,
Ah,
where I lived as well, like Stockholm was my Venus line,
mm-hmm.
and I have a Venus in Aries. So it was quite intense, but I wanted to have a long-term relationship, and it was like not the perfect place for it because my Venus in Aries is explosive, spontaneous,
Passionate. It's
passionate,
passionate.
too passionate. So yeah,
Also,
it's interesting. The Jupiter line, I think I
mm,
told you the story when I went to my Jupiter line. It was in Socotra Island in Yemen. And I went there in December, and people would say to me, oh, this flower blossoms only in February. Wow, we're having this opportunity. And I was like, it's my Jupiter
ju-
line. Or
you were
you're in a
you were meant to
boat
see the. Yeah.
and dolphins come, many dolphins. Wow, we don't have dolphins this time of the year. I was like, you're welcome. It's my Jupiter line. So it's
Yeah,
nice.
I know it's interesting when we talk about astrocartography. People see, oh, Jupiter line, but it depends also on Venus line. Like you said, your Venus didn't give you always what you needed because it depends on the Venus of the sign and the placement and the aspects the Venus line makes. So it's not always the lucky. People say lucky. It's a
Yeah.
combination of it's part of your chart. So you go. I would actually because I was testing it. My Mercury lines are with my moon lines because Mercury and Moon are together. They always go together. So wherever the Moon and Mercury line is, I feel better than Venus because Venus is square Pluto, for example, right? So
Mhm.
so you always kind of find what is the best part of your chart. I think that's the best where to be, not particularly Jupiter or Venus, just from my
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
experience,
No,
right?
my Venus is in
Yeah,
detriment. So,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's squaring Neptune and opposing Mars.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
have a day chart. So that's not my benefic for sure.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. So, in your practice, when you help people, how do you combine all of this? How does
Yeah.
this work in practice?
I usually do what I say now, a compass reading, which is like people come to me with their doubts, in need of direction in life. I don't know what to
Hmm.
do. So what I do is like I get their questions, and then I open their natal chart, their progress chart. I see the transits and astrocartography, where they are, the transits where they
Hmm.
are right now, the relocated chart, and also the human design. And I always start with the human design
Okay.
because it's a tool that will help you making decisions. It's not going to be
Mm.
me that I'm going to tell you what to do. Never.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
true.
tell
Yeah,
you
me neither. Mm.
where the energy is, what is available for you, but the decision
Hmm.
making process, it's all about you, right? Everyone has their own uh,
Hmm.
decision making process. And human design, I teach people in the consultation how to do it, how to feel it, because the difference between the main difference I think between human design and astrology is that astrology, I can talk 3 hours about your chart, about your lines in the world, everything, and you leave and it's okay. Human design, I can talk other 3 hours about your design, but if you don't experiment it, it's nothing. It's
Ah.
nothing.
I
It will
know
be
when we talked in person in Barcelona, you were saying how even what type of food is best for you. Like it's health related as well, which I thought was fascinating.
yeah. It's
I astrology cannot give you that, and it can give you some health things, but to really to give you, you know, so it goes into more detail, right?
totally.
That's how I feel.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's very like it's all about human design is all about awareness,
yeah.
awareness of who you are, awareness what you eat, awareness of where you are, with who you are, who is the other as
Mm,
well. It's all about awareness, and we're being conditioned with food. There are people that their best way to eat is in silence, or in the
yeah.
mornings, or at night, and
Mm,
this is not about just it's about feeding your cognitive system to be
mm,
you. So we start human design with the inner authority, how to make decisions. Think
mm-hmm.
after you practice that, which is not easy. It's never easy. It takes a long time
Yeah.
for you to get out of the mind and go to your body, feel it, and then we go and practice, also experiment with the eating habits, and that will
Mm,
feed your cognitive system, and then that rushes more the process, the to be you, to get all the layers of condition out of you, because we have many layers, right?
that's actually a great point, especially now I'm thinking because we have Saturn in Aries, and it's definitely coming back to our inner authority in general, right? Because Saturn is all about authority, and then we always kind of, somebody else is telling us what to do. But Saturn in Aries wants us to have our inner. So knowing your human design can actually help you go through this Saturn in Aries, which with more ease and understanding and how to get in touch with it. I like that. That's nice. And I think Ceres, the asteroid of nurturing, she's also in Aries now. So it's about taking care of yourself and self love. So getting to know your human design at this particular time in space, it's
it's
actually
perfect.
it's
It's
perfect. Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah. See, yeah,
And also
always. Oh, mm-hmm.
because people always try to tell you what to do, right? And this is
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying. It's like Saturn, it's you, what you want, right? And it's so funny to see, also to understand the other, the different types of inner authorities. I think you were emotional, if I
Yes,
remember,
yes. I'm emotional. Yes, yes,
emotional,
yes, yes.
and I'm a
Yeah.
non-emotional. This for me is like a huge
Uh,
difference already. And I have friends who are non-emotional, emotional, and I already know them, so I know they need more time to make a decision.
uh,
And while I'm in the now, right?
mm,
My truth is in the now. Of course, if I don't answer you in the now, it's because there is an information missing. I don't know who is going or where is it. There is something missing, but my body responds in the moment. And who's emotional, it takes time, and that's okay that it takes time. But now that I know
mm-hmm.
it, some
I like
people,
that.
when I didn't
I
know,
like.
why I just asked
Yeah.
if they wanted to travel to Menorca with me.
Yeah.
Do you want or not? Why do you need to
Yeah.
think about it? So you understand the other as well, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Oh, is there a third type? I thought there were just two, emotional and non-emotional. Is there a third
Oh,
type?
there are ego, the
Oh,
mental, and the reflectors, the 1% of the planet. They have to take the whole lunar cycle to make a
wow.
decision. So
Oh,
imagine it's all the reflectors
mm,
out there. If you want a consultation, you want to know yourself.
yeah.
It's very unique to be a reflector. So it's a process that takes 28 days for one big decision. It's not to make
Wow.
to have a coffee. Yeah, to have a coffee, everyone can have a coffee. And oh, Priscilla is
Uh,
also splenic. So there is a splenic, which is also in the moment in a very, very low voice in your ears. So you need to take that
mm.
decision, because the splenic of inner authority is not going to talk to you again. It's just in that
Oh,
time.
it's like listening to your intuition right away. Like you have to
Yeah,
listen to your inner gut and don't even question anything. You don't have time to
yeah,
question.
exactly. So
Ah,
there are these kinds, and it's very different one from the other. So imagine being a reflector in this world that you need everything right now,
Mm.
and they need to take 28 days to make a decision, and the
It's
relationships to understand the other as well. So human
wow.
design, I think it's good to also for relationships. So you understand who's with you
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah,
influences this person has with you. And we have synastry as well, right? And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
astrology.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's energy synastry.
I like, yeah, I like that. It's like a different vibration. I think it's a great addition to knowing your chart in astrology and just looking at. I think it's a great addition. I know, I love it. I love to to combine a bunch of stuff like that. That's
And the
perfect.
types as well, right? Your husband is a
Hmm.
manifestor. It's an
Yes, that's
impacting
right.
aura.
Hmm.
To have a manifestor in your life, I had, it's impacting. It's like when
Yeah,
you, I have some friends that, oh, I'm going out with this person and blah blah blah. Oh, but it's not answering my questions, and this person disappears and then comes back, and then out of
yeah, yeah,
nothing goes away. It's like, can you ask his
yeah,
birth date?
yeah, yeah.
He's a manifestor. Bingo.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can, yeah. They're on a different vibration. Definitely, they're not on the earth. Like as you mentioned, generators manifest. They're we have a more aligned with the way the world functions as is. I think manifestors are just in another realm.
Yes.
Just they're just another
And
anyway time.
projectors like Priscilla,
Yeah, yeah.
you always can ask. Like the problem with projectors, because they're so wise, they're so sensitive, they already caught what is in the air way
Mm.
before us, but they need to hold it until they are invited. So otherwise,
Oh, that's hard.
yeah, it's
I
very
would
hard.
if I were a projector, I wouldn't be good. No, no. My personality is like I have to right away, like hold
They
an
have so much
information or
wisdom,
hold.
but they need to be invited to share the wisdom. Otherwise,
Uh,
because their aura is so focused and penetrating. So when a projector tells you something, it's just like goes straight here. It's just like,
mm,
so if you don't invite them,
oh,
it hurts. It's like, wow, why?
wow.
So, but
I like
it's
that. I like
beautiful when
that.
you invite them for the guidance. They're here to guide us. Yeah.
So I'm also curious. Okay, there's a human design for each human. Is there something like a human design, like in astrology, we have mundane astrology for countries, cities, for the world. Is there anything like a human design for the world? Is there like a chart for the world or something
Uh,
for cities? Do they have design or just people?
they don't have astrocartography, but
Mm.
um, the transits that are happening, you can see in the world. So if the sun is transiting gate, I don't know, 36,
Oh,
then you start seeing, that's how they say the program, it's conditioning us. Yes. So all the transits are conditioning us around the globe. So
okay.
it's through transits.
So there are these gates. Okay, before we go to the gates, I just want to see. So Priscilla says drives me crazy. My Gemini moon. I have Gemini moon. I understand. And Aries Mercury. Oh yeah, being a
Wow.
projector.
And being
Oh,
a
that's what I'm
projector,
saying.
wow.
You
I feel
you
you.
got it. Yes, we feel you, girl. I'm a Gemini moon. I get it. I wouldn't. Yeah, with Aries Mercury as well because Mercury just wants to say it. Hold it.
Hold it.
Gemini moon Mercury. You got it, girl. You can do it.
Sure.
So the gates. Okay, so what? So the world has gates. Like I mean, transits have. What are gates? Tell us. I'm confused
Each
about these
gate
gates.
has a theme. Yeah. And
Okay.
it's just like astrology, it has a detriment or a positive,
Okay.
energy. So
Hmm.
when the moon is transiting, sun is transiting, or the nodes change, exactly how astrology works. So that's another
Mm.
connection. So we see it in the world what is happening. So if, for example, the sun is in gate, I think 36, the price or six or 36. And then
Okay.
you see more wars, more crises in the world, more, so you can see
Ah.
how the program condition everyone by these themes that go around. The nodes, when the nodes change, you can see what is happening around the world. So what human design gives you also is peace, inner peace, to know what is happening is in the
Mm.
program, more or less. So it's,
So it's like a forecasting tool as well. It helps you
yes,
with forecasting. Oh, but I didn't know that. That is so. I learned so much today. See, and I thought
me.
I knew something about human design. Right. Anyway. Oh, another thing that I want to talk about. So okay, so it helps also with the mundane forecast to understand what's happening in the world. That's helpful. Uh, what was that? I don't know what part of design is that, but I'm smell. What is that? What is that part? It's I'm
It's
what
the
is that
health
called?
system, the PHS,
Oh,
the health
okay. So what
system.
is smell? What is why am I smell? What does that mean? Like I always find it funny. Okay, you're
It's
smell. What is
for
that?
you. I have a friend that also has it.
Okay.
You're very sensitive for smells. Yeah. So
Well,
when you
yeah.
come a new environment, something you're gonna smell it if it's good or not for you. You know, it's here for you. You know, you're very
I get
sensitive
it.
to smells, and it's
Yes.
just like a
Mm,
your cognitive system, right? So you work with
uh,
this part. So for you, it's gonna come always through the smell if it's good for you or not, and then you feel in your body if it's
I like that.
disturbing you or
Yeah,
not. You know, if it's
it makes
comfortable.
sense. Yeah, when you light a candle that with a scent, I feel I get aligned with. I like having this nice smells around me that help me with getting into when I do something. But that makes sense. On the other hand, if something is doesn't align with me, I really don't like it. When there's too much perfume that doesn't, I'm like, oh my god, I can't be, just.
You're very
So yeah, yeah,
sensitive.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
you,
Oh, that's also the sensitivity. What is the okay,
yeah.
so it's smell. Okay,
There's
that's
so
interesting.
much. It's so
Yeah, I know.
so specific. It's
Mm.
incredible. When I did my first reading, Human Design, I started crying, and just the person was like, "I'm just telling who you are." I was like, "I know, but it's so hard to be
I
me."
know. It's
It's
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
we're so
yeah,
unique,
yeah.
yeah, and it's beautiful to get out of the box and understand that we are unique, and that's okay to be unique and different. That's
I
okay,
like that. I
you
like
know.
that. I like that. Oh, that's perfect. So, do you have anything that you want to share from your life experience that, what did this astrology human design bring you specifically in your life?
Well, that's my life, right? I breathe
I know
astrology.
now. Yeah, yeah, I get it. But what specifically maybe um, made your life better, or I don't know, what do you feel that it's the impact that it made on you, on your life?
Yeah, I think mostly, I think self knowledge. It's the
Mm,
answer for all the questions I see from everyone, right? It's just about know yourself first, love
yeah.
yourself first. And astrology and human design, they do that. They you see who you are, you understand who you are, you get empathy for who you are and not trying to be someone else. That's what you have. Love it. Yeah. And after that, then you can, wow, you see the world completely different. You see other people completely different. Yeah, you have
Mm,
more empathy for the others. You understand that they have their decision making process, the way why they're smelling their food in front of me.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, why are
Little
they
things.
touching your food? There's touch as well. So you
Oh,
start
yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
more comprehensive with the other and with yourself, which is the most important thing. And yeah, for
I
me,
love
is
that.
the way.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I think self awareness and understanding others. That's the reason I also started digging more into astrology because I want to understand why. It's a true Gemini. Why is this? Why is this person like this? Why? And then getting a layer on top of the layer, understanding them better and yourself and how you guys
Yeah,
react to each other. It's beautiful.
it's
Yeah.
beautiful. And not depending on anyone, I mean, for your
Mm,
decisions, because people, they come, they're so lost. What do I do? And go back to yourself,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
what do you think it's best for you, not for the other, not because my mom said that, my dad said that, my boyfriend said that.
So
So
how much how many decisions that you make in life are like a slave to this astrology, human design, astrocartography, or you're not, just day by day level? How much do you use it for yourself, or are you like completely making decisions upon astrology and human design or not?
I mean, human design is it takes 7 years. It's a 7 years
Mm.
deconditioning process because they say your cells take 7 years to be
That's Saturn
completely.
year. That's
Mhm.
Saturn. Yeah, that's Saturn cycle. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm in my
Mm.
6th year. So right now, human design is in my daily life. So I'm always making decisions. Of course,
Mhm.
one day or the other, I'm not 100% good every day.
I
Yeah.
know
So
it's sometimes hard because there's other circumstances, other people involved in your life that you just kind of need to make some kind of adjustment. So it's not 100%, but
yeah,
so
but
most of the life you can, yeah, but you do.
I
That's correct. That's I like
yeah, I
that.
make decisions. My food, I am a high sound. So every day I live by myself. So I put uh,
Yeah.
podcasts, I put music, I put something to eat. So I really
Uh,
follow my design.
I like that.
And well, I can feel it in my body when it doesn't want to be in a place. Of course, we live in a world that you are in a relationship with people, so you
Yeah.
cannot be 100% all the time so structure of out of the box, so out of the box. Sometimes you need to get in the box and make some um you know if a friend wants that and it's a minor thing, that's okay. But I've had it before. My inner authority said no. I did it because
Mm,
my mind said, oh, she's your friend, she deserves it. And in the end, I got frustrated. But
mm.
they're minor things, but it tells you, your inner authority is going to tell you, in our case, if we're going to be satisfied or frustrated with a decision. So it's up to us to
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
it.
yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was amazing. Do you have any last thoughts that you want to share before you tell us where people can find you? Just the last thoughts. What would you kind of give people, like a last, like a some wisdom from your life experience, some kind of advice that you could give people with this?
I think what I was telling before about the self knowledge, people just study yourselves
Mm,
the more and the
mm,
more, because it's so eye opener to
mm,
know yourself, for your life, for your decisions, for your work. I'm here today because I followed my body to go and meet
mm.
Jasmina, that I just followed her on Instagram and I never met her before. And here I am, doing
I,
something I love with someone that
I
is
love it.
so nice to me in 3 hours that
Oh,
I never imagined.
oh,
My body told me, and I
I love
followed
it.
it. So,
No, I'm happy you did. Yeah, I also I kind of put out there, if anybody's in Barcelona, usually I don't do that, but I thought, maybe I should do this time. See, there's always a reason, I said
so
maybe I
follow it.
should
It's
just,
going to be aligned.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
study
yeah,
yourself to align yourself with who you are and not what
yeah.
the others want you to be. It's just that. Be
Yeah, so
yourself.
follow your gut. I always said follow your gut. What does your inner voice tells you, or your feeling? You're always you'll know it. If you go with it, it's gonna be fine. That's absolutely. You're gonna meet
Yes.
such a lot of people and
Yeah,
have a beautiful experiences, and you never know where this takes. In life, it's
exactly.
just it's lovely. It's lovely.
And thank you
Well,
again for the opportunity. I'm very satisfied as a manifestation generator.
no, it was a pleasure to meet you in person and to talk and to have you here on my YouTube channel to talk about your life experience. Where can people find you? Book the consultations with you. Please let us know.
In Instagram, I have a Astro Relocation, and
Mhm.
there's different kinds of sessions there. Or which the most popular one is the compass reading, which I do astrology, astrocartography, and human design all together
Mhm.
to give you some direction, answer questions, and tell you the energy available for you and how to make decisions.
That's lovely. Excellent. So yeah, I put in the description the links for both of her Instagram accounts, and Yes, I think this was amazing. I hope you guys find this useful. If you have any comments, please let us know. In the I will check them out and answer them as well. Thank you again, Isabella, for this. I thought it was
You.
lovely to meet you in person and to talk to you here. You really I learned. We talked about it for 3 hours and we still learned something today. Isn't that amazing? So it's always something, little details that we miss. Explore your human design, explore your astrology. Many people tell me, "Oh, do you believe in this?" Blah blah blah. And I always tell them, "What if it works? What if it makes sense? What if it can help you? Why are you always so negative about something? Just try it and see if it doesn't
Experiment.
work for you. Right? Experiment, right?" Oh,
Yeah.
Priscilla has. Thank you so much for joining, Priscilla. It was a pleasure to have you here as well, and everybody else. And until some other opportunity, I wish you all the best and enjoy your travels. I know you're restless. You're always going. Oh, we didn't tell people your big three. Some people want to know. So just quickly for the end, what are your
Um,
big three?
Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, and a Libra Moon.
Ah, lovely. Lots of Venusian with this Venus in Aries energy. That's why you're so passionate about what you do. Well, but that's why you're passionate about what you do. You do it with lots of passion, which is very important. Thank you all. Thank you,
Thank
Isabella. And until